Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Just hopping on to get another prophecy fulfilled video out to you guys and to put some stuff on your radar, possibly for things that we should watch for in the future. And I've got this written down in the written prophetic words, but on 7/17/24, so in July of last year, God told us that there would be internet outages, blackouts, and then he talked about the financial crisis that was coming in, okay? We have already seen partial prophecy fulfilled on that dream. And I wanted to kind of briefly reiterate it to you guys, just so that you could kind of remember that dream. In the dream, there was a lady, I was staying at her house, and she basically said, we've got to go get ready, before the blackouts and the internet outages come, and so it was nighttime, we were kind of going to get ready, and then I knew that I didn't have much time, and so I went off with my sister in this particular dream, and we knew that we had to go get our hair cut before the stuff to come, but we knew that we were really, really crunched for time. There's a big storm coming. We knew that we had to get this done before the storm hit in the dream. So we went to this really lavish looking place where there were all of these really nice shopping areas, and we were trying to get our haircut, and they gave us bad haircuts in the dream. We were really disappointed with them, but we didn't have time to fix them. And so we just knew that we had to head home, kind of a deal. And so we started to head home in this dream, even though we had these bad haircuts and we couldn't do anything about it because there was no time to fix it. We just had to get home where it was safe. That was important in this dream. And basically in the dream, I had my bank app on my phone, and I knew that when you went to go to the app, you could summon someone in the military. It was kind of a weird thing. So the military was somehow linked to finances, and stuff that was going on. And so then I was very, very close to home, and I knew that I was going to have to book it to get home and cross this bridge. But I would be able, to make it home if I went right then, and I woke up. And so I think it's potentially, I don't know 100% on this, a bunch of timing winks, but God is fulfilling different parts of this dream. And I already told you guys, so here's the things that have already happened, okay? Internet outages were one of the things that were brought up in that dream, okay? Right after, so I told you guys about this dream before 7/17/24 actually, but then I brought it up with you guys relatively quickly after. And what happened a couple days later was all the CloudStrike internet outages. You guys remember that? It affected the airports. It affected all these different places, okay? And so that was part of this thing being fulfilled, was widespread internet issues that affected everybody, okay? Now we are seeing the blackouts. I posted an article for you guys a while back on the widespread blackouts that hit, oh gosh, where was it? I posted that article for you guys a while back. It's escaping my memory right now. But it happened not that long ago. Now we've got more blackouts that are in the news, okay? And I also want to remind you guys that we had the blackouts with the Olympics in Paris, France that happened a while back that were widespread. Well, today I want to read you guys a little bit of an article that NBC News put out today. And it's titled Spain, Portugal Power Outages, Live Updates. Countries hit with massive blackouts affecting travel and commuting. And it says a huge power outage is affecting large parts of Spain and Portugal today, including both countries' capitals, Madrid and Lisbon, according to various reports and official accounts. Airports have been disabled, shops and offices are in the dark. It is unclear how many people have been affected. Parts of France were also briefly hit. The Spanish government is holding an emergency meeting in Madrid. Getting Spain's power network back online could take up to 10 hours, the power grid operator warned. The Spanish power company Red Electra said in a post on X that was gradually recovering power in the north of the Iberian Peninsula. Okay. So this is interesting to me based on this dream. And I'm wondering, this is Jill talking, not Jesus. Okay. Now that we are seeing, God told us kind of a series of events, I think that we're going to lead into the potential financial stuff that we start to see before that would hit the country, right? In the dream, remember there was an initial warning at the beginning of the dream through that lady that those events would come. Then we had to run in to go get our haircut in the dream. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the phrase of a bad haircut before, but often that refers to like a really bad financial thing that you go through or whatever. So in the dream, we were trying to go get our haircuts, but we were frustrated because they were bad and we couldn't fix them. It was what it was, and we had to get home before, to go be safe. And then there was a link behind the bank app on my phone and military kind of stuff. So it makes me wonder, timing wise, if we might see some more financial upheaval coming in the days ahead. Again, I have no idea on timing on this, but we are seeing markers of things that were going to happen before all of that are popping up in the news right now with the internet outages, with these widespread blackouts that God warned us would come first, right? So it's just something that I want on your radar, right? Because it's going to be interesting to see in days to come how quickly this, financial stuff comes in. It could be years or it could be days. We don't know. But these were markers that God shows us, and this is prophecy fulfilling in front of us right now. So anyway, I'm just going to leave you guys with that. Keep an eye on stuff, and I will chat with you again soon. Have a great day.